do this now if you want, mate. We fucking do this now.
Welcome to the Goodwin Boxing head-to-head for the British Super Middleweight Challenge Belt, which will be on July 16th at York Hall on the Goodwin Boxing Show. It's between these two men that we've got with us today, Dalton Miller, John McCallum. So, gentlemen, let's get straight into it then. We'll start with you, John. How confident are you feeling?
Aye, very confident, aye. Ready to be training hard, ready for this fight.
Yeah? So how have you been preparing? What's, have you been looking up Dalton's old fights, or are you concentrating on what makes John, make yourself the best for the night? I'm
just concentrating on being the best John McCallum I can be.
Yeah? So what does it...
looking at any fights. Okay.
So your last fight out, you won points victory, and that was your first one back since the Leon McKenzie fight.
Yeah.
So what did you get out of that? Did you, get back in the ring?
I mean, I've been just back training a few weeks. It was good to shake off a bit of rust, get back in there. Mitchell was a tough guy.
Yeah.
Came to win as well, so he put up a decent fight.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I was a bit overweight. The fight was at cruiserweight, so.
Okay, so you're coming back down to super middleweight.
Yeah.
So is that going to make you sharper, lighter, faster?
Well, I'm already halfway there now. I'm walking around about 12.6 anyway, so.
Yeah.
I'm back training full time, so making super middleweight, that's my natural fighting weight.
Alright, and so you're coming down again from Scotland down to York Hall, which is this man's home playground.
Yeah. I like fighting in the Lions Den anyway, to be honest.
Yeah?
I prefer it, it's always a good atmosphere. I always bring a good strong crowd in as well, so.
So last time we saw you there was against Leon, you came out, you were antagonising to the crowd. Like,
aye.
Is that how you see it again come 16th July?
Boxing's the entertainment business. I didn't mind playing the pantomime villain. There's got to be a good guy, there's got to be a bad guy. So fuck it, I'll be the bad guy. I'm going to fight to be the good guy, so.
Alright.
I mean, it is what it is.
So, I mean, this man, Dalton, he's very understated. A lot of the time, he does his talking in the ring, probably more than out of it. Whereas, from your last head-to-head with Leon McKenzie, that there was a lot of talking out and in the ring. So how hard, I mean, that's where a lot of people will know you from, is that fight. So, I mean, how much did you learn from that? It was your first career loss. It was a tough fight. So how much did you learn from it?
I mean, I had my old amateur coach in the corner, just doing the corner. I mean, now I know that it's important. You need a professional setup. You need to be training in a professional gym. You need to have a professional trainer, like, who's experienced in cuts. Things like this do go wrong. I mean, from my earlier fights, I wouldn't disrespect the guys I fought, but they were a bit of a walk in the park. There was never any major cuts.
Yeah.
There was never nothing like that to experience at the time. So you need someone who's on top of things like that in fights, especially if they're fighting 10, 12 round fights, title fights at that level.
So have you changed team now?
I've changed team. I'm now training with Stephen Maguire up in Glenrothes. He's an experienced boxing trainer. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to come on to you now then, Dalton. So it's a bit of a renaissance in your career, isn't it? You've had lows, you've had highs.
Yeah.
This will be your first belt that you fought for. How are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling good. I'm ready to go. I've been working hard, training hard. I'm prepared. Okay. I'm just waiting for the day now. Get in the ring and beat this guy up.
So you're confident then? Like, if you look into his eyes, are you seeing fear? Are you seeing?
Listen, I've seen the fight. I've seen the fight 1,000 times over.
Is that the Leon fight with him?
No, I'm talking him. Me fighting. I've seen.
Oh, you visualised it yourself?
I've seen the fight, and as I said, I'm walking away the winner with the belt on the night.
So why is that, and why do you see yourself beating John?
No, I'm too good for him. Too good for him. Simply.
In every aspect, too strong, too fast, too technical, too skillful.
I'm just too skillful for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm too skillful.
John?
Deluded. Absolutely fucking deluded.
I mean, as I said, he does a lot of talking outside the ring. When he comes fight night, I'll be doing the talking, and he's gonna see. I'm sure he's probably seen a couple of fights or heard what he want to hear or seen the record and going off that, but it's just a record.
Let's talk about your record then, because as I said at the beginning, you've had some lows, you've had some highs. You're on the back now of a draw and a win. That Jesse Goodham-Tate victory, first round knockout. Do you think you displayed something else or in that fight that people haven't seen before, or was it the level of opponent?
Well, maybe it's a combination of two. To be fair, in the past, as I said, I wasn't training as I wanted to. I had too much going on in my private life and everything else. But that fight there, I was ready to go. There was more aggression in me. I just wanted it. I just wanted it. So I went in there and did what I had to do.
So you bring that aggression when you fight John?
100%, 100%. Now I'm hoping he brings the same, because you know I want him to come and fight.
So what, you want to stand another war?
I stand on another war any day.
John?
Not a problem. I'd happily oblige.
Well, see you on the night. Just make sure. Don't forget that you're coming to fight, and I want you to stand there and fight. Don't run away.
I've heard this a million times.
Listen, this is. You can hear what you want to hear in the past. This is real. This shit is real now. This is what's going to happen. So make sure you prepare yourself mentally, physically. Be in the best shape. Don't even sleep too much. Just train all the time.
So you're training. You're training down at RJ's.
Yeah.
She's a comedian.
So you're training down at RJ's in London, right? How's that been? Because you went there recently. You know, is he instilling new skills, new confidence?
I'm learning all the time. Always learning, which I'm grateful for. Before that, I was going to different gyms, trying to find my place again, if you like. And I believe I have now. I'm comfortable there. I'm happy. Training's going well. The team is brilliant. And you know, I've got all to thank Steve for that, because Steve pointed me in that direction, and now I've got a good camp going.
So you both switched camps recently then, right?
You'll find his place anyway, come July 16, you'll find his place on the canvas.
Never that.
You'll find your place.
I will see, mate, you'll see.
We'll see.
Talk is cheap, bro.
You've been talking plenty so far, so...
Well, you know, I've got a mouth.
Aye.
As you know.
So you can back it up.
Alright, listen, I'll come to fight, mate. Always come to fight.
Good.
Always come to fight. So it's good to, I'm glad you come down from Scotland and that. I hope the journey wasn't too bad for you. Plane wasn't, it was comfortable, good food, all that stuff. But as I said,
I don't eat diet for you. I can eat McDonald's
every
every day and night.
McDonald's
I
ain't
like
gonna help
salt
you.
and vinegar McCoys and Twix, and I can't hide and brew and still punch the heat.
If you could catch me, that is.
Catch you? You've got to stand and fight.
You're too slow for me.
You got to do what Leon does, right? Running trainers on.
Listen, I don't need to run. I don't need to run.
He's still running for this rematch.
Listen, I'll fight you blindfolded.
So you keep talking about Leon. You mentioned him when we had the TV show earlier. Are you overlooking Dalton?
Possibly.
Do you think that's a risk? Like being realistic about it?
No, I think he'll come to fight. I respect him for taking the fight. Like I said earlier, a couple of other people got offered the fight first.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to know, but Dalton jumped it. His coach thinks it's an easy fight. He thinks it's an easy fight. But I hope they still think it's an easy fight on the night.
So are you too good for him? Is that what you're
I
saying?
just believe that I'm a different class.
Well, I'm glad he's got the confidence and the belief to think that, but this is where he's going wrong. He needs to climb down off that cloud that he's in and face reality, because it ain't no joke when you're getting there on the 16th.
I'm not joking.
That's what you got to take it home, make sure.
So you're not overlooking John?
No, I've never overlooked nobody. I always, it's boxing. Boxing, you use your hands, use your feet, use your head. So you never overlook nobody. Never be overconfident. But at the end of the day, I know I'm winning that belt on the 16th.
I think he's gaining confidence because of the Leon fight.
I'm not gauging nothing. I've seen other fights of yours. I'm not gauging it off the Leon fight. I've seen other fights of yours, and the people that you fought were not even on Leon's level.
Well, I'm glad you've been doing your homework.
I will do my homework. I'm a professional.
I'm glad you're taking this.
So I'm going to do my homework.
Any excuses after I beat you.
I'm not making no excuses, man.
If you want to look at records, the guys I've boxed are 10. The guys you fought, 10. You've not boxed anyone I've boxed.
What do you think of Dalton's record?
You've never beat anybody I've beat. Let's be honest.
Well, that may be the case.
Alright, you boxed John Ryder.
I'm going to beat
John
you.
Ryder smashed you in.
I'm going to beat you.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
I'll beat you, mate.
Not a chance. Well, why don't we do a deal now? My purse, your purse. Winner takes all.
Winner takes all. I'll take all your purse. I'll take all your purse. Because you ain't going to be having mine. So, we see on the night, isn't it? Bring all your fans, let them pay you all the money. Just leave it with Steve for me.
That's all right, mate.
You can't
sell a ticket in London. That's how good you are.
You know what it is? I'm a loner.
be
I'm a loner. I don't really like too much people around me. Don't worry about the ticket sale. Come the night of the fight, there'll be people there supporting me.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah?
Who's supporting you?
Now you will see people there supporting me on the night.
People that I'm rubbing up the wrong way right now.
You can rub them
That's
sideways.
supporting you.
You can
That's
rub them up
supporting. No,
sideways.
your friends though.
Listen, it don't matter.
Your friends.
You see, your fans gonna become my fans.
No chance.
Look, put it that way.
No chance.
Put it that way.
No
So
chance.
that's how it is, mate.
You're
That's
living in
how
a
it is.
fairy tale, mate.
Fairy
All this
tale.
visualising.
So what do you reckon then, John? Like, do you take heart from the losses on Dalton's record?
Nah, not at all. Like, I understand that he's boxed on the road, and I understand that some of the fights would have been closer than what's said on box rack, but it's irrelevant because I'm still going to beat him.
So you don't look too much into the fact that, you know, he's
No.
had a few years of...
Nah, I can see that he won his first couple of fights against a few journeymen, then they put him on the road and he came up short a couple of times. But, I mean, he's here, he's gave up his job, he's training hard, and he's taking this seriously. I respect that, but at the same time, you're in my way to get where I need to be. So that's a problem.
Likewise, man. I just see, as you said, I respect the fact that you've shown some respect there, but again, you're just in my way.
So
And at the end of the day, if we're both in each other's way, somebody's got to move, and I ain't moving.
I'm a budget.
Well, we have to discuss that in the night.
So what are fans going to see then? Are you two promising a toe-to-toe?
Well, yeah, that's what it is at the end of the day, because he's in my way, and he ain't moving, so I've got to move him.
And he's not moving me. Him and fucking half that York goal's not moving me. The only thing that's going to happen on that night is my fans are coming in, they're going to be the loudest again, like the last time. We're going to take over the place. I'm going to knock them out. The place is going to erupt. And everyone's just going to get smashed and we're going to go out and celebrate.
So
To
you
be honest, to me, the belt means nothing to me. So, I mean, if he wants the belt, I'll give him the belt after the fight.
So you've already
I'm moving
said...
on to bigger and better fans.
Where are you moving on to then?
I want the Lonsdale belt.
If you're
I want
overlooking
the
Dalton...
British Lonsdale belt is the belt that I want.
Yeah? What about you, Dalton? Like,
I want all the belts. I'm greedy like that. I want everything. So I'll take one. I want to build up. I want a whole bunch of belts around my waist. That you can overlook, pass it.
I'll donate the belt to
It's
you
all
then,
good.
if it means that much to you.
Yeah, but you ain't got to donate. You're going to give it to me on the night.
I'll
Like,
give it
you
to
know,
you.
you're
After
gonna give it to me on the
I
night.
give it to you, I'm get you the belt and all.
No, we'll see, man. We'll see.
We will.
You talk a good talk, you know. I'm just hoping everything's going well for you in training, and you know you're doing all right.
Nah, it's been
And
terrible.
it's-
It's been fucking
no, just
terrible.
make
mate.
sure everything's
Injuries
all right
all
now.
over the place. Fucking. It's been a nightmare.
Nah, just stay
Switching
injury-free.
camps,
Stay
mentally
injury-free.
fucking all over the place. It's been a nightmare for me.
Dalton, tell me, are you going to do a better job on John than Leon did?
Certainly,
You reckon?
certainly.
Okay. So what are you predicting then? Like Leon, what was it? 5, 6, 4? I can't remember which round. It was 6, I think. So you're predicting you're going to go better than Leon.
I'll try and match him.
So you're going for 6.
I'll go for the 6.
You've already said, John, it's not going past 6.
No, it's not going past 6.
So you say
Sparking him, spark out. Simple as that.
See, you ready?
I can see by your body language that you're scared.
I'm scared.
You're scared.
I've never been
You're
scared in my
scared.
life of
I can
nothing.
smell the fear in you.
Yeah.
I can smell it.
go ahead and tell me,
Listen,
what's his body language, tell me?
He's just all over the place, man. His eyes are here. He's all over the place.
Oh,
He's just like,
you've been listening.
I'm
You've
gonna
been on
knock you out,
YouTube,
man.
innit?
I'm gonna knock you
You've
out.
been on
man.
YouTube trying to watch them psychology videos, mate. It's not good
No,
for you,
no,
bro.
mate.
That's just gonna fuck
How many
up.
fucking
Don't do it.
YouTube,
Don't
mate?
do it, mate. Don't do it. It's not good for you. Honestly, that's not educational.
And so what job are you going
Just
to do
phone
on
me,
Dalton?
talk to me. I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Is it psychology? Or you had a few joints before you? Are you still? What you holding?
Maybe, you know, maybe.
What you holding?
I told Steve I'm gonna stop that, but you know.
So, those comments aside, where do you see this fight going?
I see me knocking Dalton spark out and putting him into retirement.
He says he's visualised it. Have you visualised it?
I don't need to visualise it.
Are you that
It's a
confident? Are you that
foregone
confident you can
conclusion.
take this man?
I'll take him apart. I'll get a much better job on you than any of the rest of them done.
Yeah.
John Ryder, the other boy McCallum. Like I said, one McCallum's beat you. This McCallum's retired.
That was an accident. It was pure accident.
Aye.
That was
How was it
pure
an
accident.
accident?
I was just drinking too much. That's all. I took the fight lightly.
But you're not going to have any excuses, man.
No, there's no excuses. No, 100%. With the John Ryder fight, I broke my hand. As I said, there's nothing I could do about that. But with you, I'm
You're bringing the
100%
best one
fit.
for me.
So John,
100% fit, mate.
are you, like we saw in the build-up to the Leon fight, did that affect you? The head-to-head there was a lot of feistiness, there was a lot of like falling out over comments, there was almost a punch-up in the build-up. Did that affect you, and are you going to get affected by this man the same way?
Not at all. Not at all. I mean, maybe I looked a wee bit too into much the Leon head-to-head. I got accused of hating everyone with depression, which is not the case. I mean, he played the violin pretty well with the depression, but I mean, this fight just is what it is. We're both in each other's road, and somebody's going to budge.
And where does it go? Where does it go for the loser?
But I don't know, I have to phone him after the fight and find out.
I mean, he can phone me if he wants, but he'll need to get my number for his girlfriend.
Girlfriend's aside. Where does the loser go, John? Where does the winner go?
Well, I mean, like I said earlier, like I've got a plan with Steve.
Fair enough. And Dalton, like, for the Scottish fans travelling down, what kind of reception can they expect from a London crowd?
The environment's going to be electrifying. There's going to be a lot of shouting, a lot of boos for him, because obviously he's travelled from up the road, come down here thinking now he's the man and everything. But him and his crowd's going to be going back up the road sad. And I beat them all up and just send them back up the road.
Beat them all up, right?
Beat them all up.
You taking all that, right?
Yeah, all of you.
You're a big man.
Yeah, definitely.
Mate, I'm knocking you spark out, eh?
It's
the funniest thing in the world, eh?
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
All you'll see is your wee dreadlocks.
My wee dread. My wee dread. For what wee man?
Aye.
Listen, don't give a lemon. This is your call we're talking about. Yeah?
Aye.
Listen, man, we do this now if you want, man.
Let's
We fucking do this now.